Hello friends, welcome you all once again in the online classes. I am Bimlesh Kumar Singh, and in the series of figures of his speech, today once again I am going to explain a new figure of his speech whose title is assonance. Assonance is a figure of his speech which is very important, and in the poem, when we read it and when a poem is properly rhymed, we can find the majority of the assonance in the poem. It makes the poem beautiful, and it is the quality of the poet who use masterly the assonance in their poem to make the poem more lyrical, more beautiful, and more enjoyable. So let's understand how can we identify the assonance in the poem and what are the things by which it makes easy to understand it. Let's start. As I have written here figures of speech assonance. So let's start. In assonance, assonance में क्या होता है? वॉवेल साउंड्स जो होते हैं, वॉवेल साउंड्स आर repeated in a line. So there is a clue which is hidden in the definition, which is very important at the time of searching the assonance in the poem or in the line to identify it properly. Vowel sounds are, इसमें क्या होता है? Vowel sounds are repeated. क्या होते हैं? रिपीट किए जाते हैं इन अ लाइन, एक लाइन में. तो assonance is a figures of speech or a figure of speech in which vowel sounds are repeated in a line. So through the example we will try to understand this figure of speech. Let's see the first line. Dear, come near and fear not. So with these words you can say dear, okay, dear, come near and fear not. So here you can say the pronunciation. After just reading the poem, we find that the repetition of the E, and of course is the vowel sound. Dear, come near and fear not. So friends, you can find this very easily. It's a very rhyming line and you can find it very easily. The assonance dear, come near, fear not. Okay. In the second example, alone, all alone, in alone, on a wide sea. So what kinds of the repetition you can find here? Easily, once again, go through the definition. Vowel sounds, and here is the vowel what? Alone, all alone. So a you can find it easily. There is a proper repetition, and I think this is the easiest example to find out the assonance in the line. Once again, the same. In, alone, on a wide sea. Wide sea. So easily you can find the pronunciation when you just read any line and find that easily that there is a repetition of the vowel sounds again and again in a single line. Easily you can declare that there is the presence of assonance. Okay, so I hope you all have just got it. In the next example, the third, arts for art's sake. Okay, arts for art's sake, not for life sake. So here two vowels you can find here, and here also a sec. Okay, arts for arts sec and not for life sec. So you can see the proper repetition of the vowel you can find in these three examples very easily. Dear friends, there are thousands of the examples can be given, but in this small video my uh, goal is to clear the concept, basic concept, how to identify the figures of his speech in the lines of the poems. I hope you all have just understood it properly कि assonance क्या होता है, and when you just read it 2 or 3 times and listen through my video, easily I think you can learn the definition and the example and you can present it anywhere. So at last आई वुड लाइक टू से कि अगर आपको ये पसंद आया हो तो इसको लाइक करिए, शेयर करिए और सब्सक्राइब भी करिए. थैंक यू वेरी मच. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में.